So please wait until I restart my other computer so that I can show you in Cloudera. But I'm recapping some of the things that we discussed on the last session. So HDFS is a file system. It's a kind of space in the distributed hard drives. Hard drives have spaces. So in Hadoop environment, Hadoop is just able to provide you a space over multiple computers in a distributed system. That is what we call as HDFS. So it's an essential part of the Hadoop ecosystem. Without HDFS, we cannot run the basic operations of Hadoop. Earlier, I told you that Hadoop has three common features, essential features. These are, the first one is the storage layer, that is HDFS. This forms the foundation of all other services of the entire Hadoop architecture. Well, so HDFS is a file system which we can interact through the terminal. So there is no way you can just copy and paste over there. Okay, there is no way. For graphical user interface, all that we can see the files where the file is on which block, but we cannot move the data from one directory to another. So in order to take data from outside systems or environment to HDFS, we must use the HDFS commands. And likewise, if you want to take some data from HDFS to outside environment, like Linux file system, so you have to use the terminal commands, that is HDFS commands. Okay, so again, HDFS is a distributed storage system. The first thing one should remember. The second thing is that, so over these distributed stores, there are some logical blocks for precisely storing data. So block, you can say that some pockets or some envelopes or some kind of box on which we store our data. So the storage size is by default fixed. For Hadoop version 1, the storage blocks have a space of 64 megabytes. But when Hadoop 2 was introduced, since then the default file size or block size is 128 megabytes. So this is by default. If you install Hadoop 2, the block size automatically gets allocated as 128 megabytes. But you have the control over. If you want to increase the block size, you can do that. If you want to decrease the block size, you can do that as well. So you need to you need to configure the system accordingly. Well, so here you can see there are some okay, let me open that. Where did I leave it? Let me open this just somehow I close that. Okay, not a problem. I'm having issues with my computer, so just give me a minute, please. I think, yeah. So now you can, I think you can see that. So HDFS commands essentially start with HDFS and DFS. So these are the foundation of the command. So every single command of HDFS starts with HDFS and DFS. That means we are specifying that we are interacting with HDFS system. And DFS stands for distributed file system. Then comes the Linux commands. So these Linux commands are usual and very common commands. You can see here. So list command, but you have to remember two things out of these commands. First one is HDFS DFS command is an essential part, okay, of HDFS commands. And the second thing is that before any of the base Linux commands, you have to give a dash like this. Dash ls, you can see here. Okay. So with that, you can check the list of the items inside. Whether there are some directories or files, you can see. Okay, that lists all the files and directories for the given HDFS destination path. Okay. So here you can also run another command, ls under -d and the directory under root directory. So this slash means root directory. And if you want to see the file in the format of human readable formats, you can see here H means human readable format. So the file size will show up like megabytes instead of just bytes. So let me connect to my other computer so that I can show you. Yes, so I think it's now working. Yeah. Yes, it's launching, but let me to avoid some echo, I think I should. Okay, and let me bring up the Cloudera. So I think you have got some time to practice the Linux commands we shared earlier. Did you get a chance? Did you practice the Linux commands? Hello?
Yes, I practiced a few clauses, not too much, but I did.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. What about others?
Yeah, I do.
I couldn't download yet.
Okay. I think many of you have Cloudera issues till now. So please reach out to me so that you can make some time so that I can see what's the problem. I want to make sure that all of you have Cloudera installed on your system. Otherwise, you cannot practice these things. Well, so another command, let's see what is inside. So here you see that HDFS DFS command, we're listing recursively. Recursively means it includes all the files inside a directory. What is the directory? Hadoop directory under root. Recursive means Linux system or HDFS command will keep looking until it gets or finds the last command or last item. So think in a generalized way. A folder can have like 10, 20, 500, 100, 200 files inside. So this recursive command will list all of these. So are you getting these points, or do you need to need me to repeat the things?
Please repeat one more time, please.
Shall I repeat these things? Yeah.
Please, yeah, a little bit, yep.
Okay. So I'm stopping my share because I need to share from the other computer. Okay. Everybody, please keep watching from there. Okay. And again. Okay. Well. So I think I'll be able to share my screen so that you can see here. Well, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I have launched Cloudera just now. So you'll be able to see here. Well, so if I run just a generic Linux command ls, you can see here. So it will give the list of all the items from the Linux file system, or shortcut LFS, Linux file system. Okay. LFS. This is not a command. It's Linux file system. Okay. So again, one important thing I must tell you that over here inside Cloudera, Hadoop is built on the top of a Linux system that is known as CentOS. Okay, CentOS is a kind of Linux system. So it comes in a complete package where Hadoop comes built in with almost many of its services. Okay. So let's run the same ls command. Okay. So to run the ls command in HDFS, what we need to do? We need to put in this thing, HDFS. Someone, please take care of your background. We hear some noises actually. Okay, if you're not talking, please mute yourself. Well, so the first thing we have to write to fire a Linux command, HDFS command is HDFS and DFS. So now we have to give this list command to see all the files and directories. Okay, ls, but HDFS system needs a dash, okay, before the base command, and finally at the end we have to specify the directory. I have given a / so that I can see all the files and directories in the root directory. Please mute yourself.
Okay.
Imran bhai, are you talking?
Not hearing anything.
Yeah, same here. Imran bhai,
Okay.
are you talking?
Now it's fine, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. So now you can hear me, right, everyone? Please confirm.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear. Hello?
Can you hear me, bhai?
Yes,
Yes,
we can
Anand
hear
bhai.
you. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you for confirming. Okay, so here again. So I have just given a list command. Okay, so here this is just an example. Okay, so now let's see what is inside Solar or benchmark. Okay, so this is the root directory, and the inside the root directory there is another directory that is known as benchmark. Okay, so let me start HDFS, DFS, okay, then LS, then R means recursively, and benchmarks. Okay. So let me hit enter and see what's inside. Okay. Yes, it doesn't have anything. Okay. Now again I'm going back. All data should contain some files. Okay. All data. Okay. Yes, all data has two things like my data and trip data. Okay. So here we can use some what is it called? Some wildcards like all data and let's say any file that has txt extension. Okay, any file that has some txt extension. Okay, let's see how it comes. Okay, yes, it is only showing txt because we have specified no matter whatever the file name, it should have .txt extension. You see .txt, and this term is whatever. The file can have many different my data, your data.txt, my data.txt, data.txt, data1.txt. Okay, like that we can do that. Okay, and again we can make use of anything. Okay, like instead of text data, we can give here. That means whatever the file name dot whatever the extension name, it will also work. Okay, it will bring up every file, every single file. Okay, so we can see every single file. Is that clear, everyone, up to this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now I want to read the content of the file. For example, my data.txt. So how can I do that? There are two ways. The first one is HDFS-DFS and cat command. This is the short of concatenation. Okay, the short of concatenation. Cat, the shortened form of concatenation. Then all data / my data.txt. Okay, so now it will read the content and it will print the output in the console. Okay. Oh, you see, name node is in the safe mode. That means we have passed the instruction to name node, but name node cannot process it because it is in safe mode. What is safe mode? Simply think of your car. It's a moving car, and you need to drop off someone, or you need to pick up someone. So can you do that while the car is running? Can you do that? Generally not, right? Generally we don't pick up or drop off someone when the car is running. So what we do? We just either we make our car to come to an end or come to a complete stop. Then we pick up or drop off someone, isn't it? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So safe mode is a mode of Hadoop where all the modifications, all the changes are prevented or prohibited. When Hadoop is in safe mode, it just runs, but it won't allow any modification inside. So to make modifications and to make the edits log, right? Every changes, we need to take Hadoop out of safe mode. Okay. So there is a command you can see, or I have kept a note here. You can take a picture. Okay. Can you see? I think I cannot increase it any bigger. Let's try edit. Can I increase the size? Select all preferences. Let's see. Fonts and colors. Okay. 10 size. Okay. And system fixed white. Okay. Let me increase the size by some kind of 20. Okay. But let me run the command, okay, to get out of safe mode. Okay, so sudo u HDFS Hadoop file system, okay, and safe mode leave. Let me check. This is a command that I hardly use. Okay, yes, let's see. Safe mode. Okay, HDFS. HDFS. Okay, HDFS, TFS admin. So it's a big thing. I sometimes forget it. I think, yeah, not like this. Yes, now you see this command is the correct command. Everybody please take a picture of that. Okay, so whenever you see your system is in safe mode, you need to run this command. Okay. Are you done, everyone?
Yes, done.
Yes.
Okay, so another thing is that why do we need to make the name node to go into safe mode? Okay, why? The thing is that Hadoop is a distributed computing system. So Hadoop can run on hundreds of computers. Okay, but your requirement is now bigger than ever. You need to process huge amount of data, okay, as an additional requirement. So what you can do, you can add some machines to the existing cluster. You used to have hundreds of nodes in a cluster. Now you need to increase the capacity by 150%. So in that case, you need to add 50 more computers or node to the existing cluster. So in that case, if you don't take the system to safe mode, and if you just add some computers, that can cause problem. So to prevent those problems, we need to make sure that the Hadoop system is in safe mode. Okay, once we add the computers, we either restart it or take the name node out of the safe mode. So everything will be fine. Okay. So now, for example, if you don't know what is the status, whether you are inside safe mode or you are out of safe mode, how to do that? So the same command here, status. Okay. 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 So here status. Okay. Oh, sorry. Status and enter. Okay. Enter means you are entering to HDFS mode. You see, HDFS safe mode is on. Okay, safe mode is off. That means leave. Enter and leave. I'm just practicing this side by side because this is the thing that you might experience. Your system might automatically go into HDFS system because we are using the free versions. Okay, we're not using the commercial version. So this free version may have many problems. Okay, so safe mode is off. Okay, and now status. I think this flag should be used. Okay, let's see. No, safe mode, leave, get. Okay, let's try get. Get means get the status. Okay. Okay, safe mode is off. You see? So please, this command, and this command, and this command, these three commands, everybody please take a note of these. Okay, enter, leave, this one first, leave, then enter, then status. Everybody, are you done?
Yes, I am
Yes,
done.
Okay. All right. So now we are out of safe mode. Okay. So what was the last command I was talking to you? Okay. Safe mode. Okay. So this is a command. Okay. Read command. Okay. So read command, now it should read. Okay, I'm clearing the screen. Okay. All the commands are available here. So I'm scrolling through my past commands using the arrow buttons, up arrow and down arrow. Okay, now we see. Okay, so still it's showing it cannot access to the block pool. Not sure why. So could not obtain block pool number this. Okay. Okay. So let me check the health of the HDFS system. Cloud manager. Okay. Cloudera, and password is Cloudera. So, well, so my services are down by this time. Okay. So I'm restarting this cluster. Okay. Or refresh. I can refresh it. Then I have to restart from here. Some of you have already let me know that you are having problem with this, so you can restart from here. Okay, restart. It will take like couple of minutes or more. Okay. Now you see that Hive successfully started. Okay. Now you see that successfully completed other steps. Okay. Other steps completely. So multiple steps are there. So here, on, you see, zookeeper service is getting ready. I'll tell you what is zookeeper. Okay. Now you see that execute command to start HDFS. Okay. Can you see that, everyone?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So you see that lots of services come up one after another. Okay, now it's done. Zookeeper successfully completed. Now execute command to start on HDFS. HDFS is getting ready. It's becoming up. Okay. HDFS successfully started. You see the green checkbox. That means it is successfully launched. Okay, name node. Okay, name node up. Now you see what is happening here. The service. Okay. These days, solar. Okay. Yarn. The resource manager. Yes. Those are up. So why we need to look into these logs? Because sometimes computers may fail, if services may fail. So you need to look and understand that whether all the services have launched successfully or there is an error or issue. If there is any issue, the cluster may not work well because all these services are interrelated. They're related to one another. Okay, it's taking a while. Okay. We're almost done. Okay, by this time, can we go for a break for 5 minutes? If you want to, while the Hadoop services become up and running.
Okay, man.
Okay, so everyone please join after 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, I hope my system is up now. I hope. Let's see. Okay. Well, everyone, are you back? Can I start now?
Yes.
Yes. Go
Yes.
ahead. Thank you.
Fine. So I'm running the cat command. Yes, now it's fine. Okay. So cat command reads the file from where? From root directory. There's another folder, all data, and there's a file mydata.txt. So it reads when we use the cat command. Okay. Cat means concatenation. Okay. So we can do the same thing using the text command. Okay. Here. text. The same output. Okay. The same output. See the same output. Okay. So if we want to read the last 10 files, so tail command, last 10 records, last 10 lines. Okay. Yes. So it should work with the head command, but I'm not sure why it's not running. Let's see head command. No, it's not.
Excuse me, ভাইয়া।
Yes.
আচ্ছা, আপনি যখন when you run the tail command, I see this more than 10.
More than 10?
The tail command.
Okay. So now you see here. ls, okay? So mydata.txt, okay? Okay. So
Yeah.
head.
Can you run the tail command again, please?
Okay. Mydata.txt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh yeah.
Linux usually brings 10 lines. You see, 10 lines, exactly
Yeah.
10 lines. Okay.
Thank
And here, if you run the tail command, okay, it brings just 10. Okay. Tail command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it could be a space included. Okay. So there is a space, that's why it brings it a black line for the 10th line. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem. So here, let's see. HDFS, DFS, okay. Then like list, okay, and all data / mydata.txt. So let's see the level of permission and all the details. Okay. So you see, I have it's just a file, not a directory. So there is no D. So you don't see any D here. So my permission is read write. It's not executable. That means this is not either executable or this is actually the execute permission has not given. There could be two meanings when there is no execute permission. Either that file is not executable or executable permission is disabled. Okay, so here you can see only read permissions for use group and others. So let's change the permission. Okay, so instead of list chmod, okay, and 777, okay. So to do so, we have to go like sudo super user do. Okay, let's see. Okay, no, it's doing the same thing, same problem. You see permission denied. Okay, sudo u HDFS no HDFS DFS admin. Let's see if it works or not. So let's see again. So sudo and sudo u HDFS. Okay, so let me start like this. So these are all related to permissions. Okay. Now chmod and all data / my data dot txt. Okay. Yes, let's see. Okay, it's okay. It says chmod not enough arguments expected to. Okay, chmod and I have to, but got one. Okay, so what are the two things that is expected? The first one is permission level. So permission level and the file or folder to which the permission is need to be set. So file is there, but what kind of permission it is asking? That's why expected to. Okay, so chmod 777. Okay, now let me run this. Okay, now you see the difference. So earlier the permission was like this. Sorry, it's jumping so fast. Okay, the permission was like that. Before I apply the permission, and you see the permission level was 558. Okay, now we see what the permission level is now. Okay, it's taking a while. So you see the permission has been all permission, read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute, all these. Okay, so everybody please take a note of this. Okay, this command. Okay, so this is the command, this is the corrected command. So everybody please check. Done, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so similarly you can change the groups as well. So please practice those. Okay, so now let me show you one thing. Okay, HDFS, DFS, okay, and disk free. Disk free, that means it will give you the free space. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you see that in the Cloudera HDFS system, HDFS, you see HDFS location. Everybody make sure that HDFS file starts like this. HDFS, then / Cloudera quick start, and this is the port number 8020. That means communication is happening through this port. Okay, think of USB port. So if you need to transfer some data, you use a port. So like that, it's a port through which communication can happen. Okay, and the file size is 60 gigabyte, use is 15 gigabyte, and 35 gigabyte is available. So with this command, disk free or free disk space. You got this point, everyone?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, yeah, got it.
Okay. Now you have text that how much space is free. Okay. Now free means it will give you the total count of space and how much is free. But we can do the same thing in a different way. Disk uses, how much disk space has been used. It will give the similar information. Okay. So you see that permission denied. Okay. So okay, no problem. So let's go like this. Okay. Okay. Disk uses. Okay. And disk uses under root directory. Okay. So now you see, okay, how much space has been used? You see, all data this and this. So we see the file size here, used space. So var directory is using this much space, HBase is using this much space, all data is how much? 600 megabyte, okay, 687 megabyte, okay. So we can check that as well, like using H command, human readable format. Let's see. Okay, you see now this value have changed to 821 megabyte. You see megabyte, okay, and 56 is byte. Okay, these are bytes. So now for this one, you see in HBase directory is using this much. So HBase directory is using 384 megabyte. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So now you can check the health, okay, of the system. So to check the health of the system, you should run a command like file system check. Okay. So let's see. FSCK file system check. Okay. Oh, sorry, not this switch. FSCK. Okay. Now FSCK. So it should work actually. DFS. Okay. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I need to remove this. Well, everybody, please give me a couple of minutes. I'm coming back. Okay. Is DFS or in general? Yeah, I think no. We are having connecting. I think some problems are there. Okay, so everybody, give me a couple of minutes. I'm coming back. Here is to copy file in and out of the file systems. Okay, so I have shown you how to do the permission changes. Okay, please play around this. Okay, this command to change the permission. So quite often you will see that your file transfer is having issues with permissions. Okay, so you are aware of that. So now I want to transfer a file. Okay, I want to transfer a file. Okay, let's see. I'm going to create a file in Cloudera Home. Okay, like some file. Okay, new file dot XLS. Okay, let's say this is an Excel file. So I want to transfer these files to all data directory. Okay, so HDFS, DFS, and put command from local file system, Cloudera Home. Okay, and inside we have new file dot XLS. I'm putting the data where to, there is a space. Remember that there is a space to all data inside that directory. Okay, this is a directory under root. Okay, let me hit enter.
Cloudera Home or Home Cloudera?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Thank you, Bhai. Oh, it's Home Cloudera, right? /Cloudera. Thanks for mentioning that. Okay, so all data. So whenever there is no directory, you will see no such file or directory. Okay, the first thing is the source, and the second thing is the target. Okay, source is often referred to like that, SRC. Okay, and target is also known as destination. This is just to make you aware. Sometimes you will see source, destination. So over here, this is the source up to this, then a space here, and there's the destination or target. Okay, so I need to have elevated permission. Okay, sudo then HDFS file system, then put. I need to put the file from local file system to HDFS system. Okay, then home Cloudera, okay, and slash new file dot xls, okay, to all data. Okay. Well, it's done. So let's see if the data has already been transferred. So let me check from here. Okay, I can go here and 50070. Okay, so like মনে করেন যে 570 সাবান আমাকে একজন বলছিল আর কি, তো এটা মনে রাখি এভাবে। Oh, 50070 and hit enter. Okay, so now let's see browse the file system. Root directory, all data, okay, and you see new file.xls has been transferred. Okay, is it okay, everyone?
Yes.
So you got the point. Now I want to bring data. Okay, I want to bring this new file.xls to another directory. Okay. Okay, let's say that create a folder target. Okay, target directory. Okay, so how can I do that? So here, the first you have to put the source. What was the source? Root all data slash new file dot xls, and the source is target is Cloudera and target. So here remember one thing, we are transferring a file to a folder. That means files or folders can be transferred to another folder only, not to a file. Okay, let me hit enter. Okay, no such directory. Okay, target or destination. What did I name there? Let's double check. Okay, here target. Okay, so again the path target home Cloudera target. Okay, so home Cloudera target. Okay, all data new file.txt home Cloudera target. Okay, I think
maybe target T is lowercase.
okay, so it doesn't really matter target.
Oh no.
Okay, sometimes path need to be given within bracket, within single quote or quotation sometimes. Okay, target home Cloudera. Okay, oh sorry everyone, I made a mistake. So what is the mistake? Can any one of you tell me that?
Destination needs to be inside the code?
No, I'm taking the file from HDFS to my local system. For
That's
that I
not
need to
good.
run a command, get command instead of
Yeah, it's not good.
yes. I'm getting the file from where? From HDFS system. So here I need the get command. Okay, get command. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Copying permission denied. I'm not sure why I see this thing happening. Not sure, but this is exactly the same command. While someone is eating, please make sure mute yourself and eat. Some noise is coming from somewhere.
It's Galaxy A10s. I think someone is.
Yes. So Galaxy has been muted. Okay. So this command is okay. How to get the data? Okay. So let me copy this command. Okay. All through this. Okay. And copy and putting it in a file. Everyone over here. Okay. So here you can see. Okay. To copy a file from local or Linux system, Linux file system to HDFS. Okay, we need to run this command. Okay, copy, and also copy from local the same command. Okay, okay, these are equivalent. Or this. Okay, and again to copy a file to local file system or Linux file system from HDFS. So we need to run the get command, or copy to local instead of from, copy to local. Okay. So these are the two commands you need to run. Okay. Similarly, if you want to do move means it will take the entire thing. It's not copying. It will take the entire file from its original location to HDFS. So for that, you need to use that move command. Okay. So here, and move from local, or copy instead of copy, move from local, and here move to local. Okay. Move to local. Okay. So we'll be practicing those things later sometime. So overall, these are the main commands you need to know. So you need to know two things. Okay, moving files. Okay, then creating directories. Okay, okay. So the same command, instead of that, you need to use that make directory command, and where you have to specify the path. Okay, home instead of home, root, for example, like John. So a folder John will be created. Okay. Okay. So to remove, just rmdir. Okay. rmdir. Okay, so this will remove John from the directory. Well, and moving file, creating directories, removing directories, changing permissions. So we need to use chmout command. Okay, and changing groups. Okay, so you are not likely to do these things unless you are a Hadoop admin in your real job. Okay, so if you are a Hadoop developer, so these permissions will be set by your network engineer team or system architect. Okay, so or Hadoop architect. So you don't have to worry about that. Changing groups. Okay. CHZRP. Okay, so these are the common commands. Well, I have already shared a document to you. So it's let me share the link again, so that you can practice, everyone. So here I'm sending to all of you. Please practice all the commands. If you have any problem, any issues, just share the problem to the group, so you'll be fine. Okay. Well, so any questions now, as of now?
My question is, so the command is not case sensitive, right?
In general, not. But you see some commands like copy to local. So these are constructed that way, and it is advisable to use this form. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes. So I shared the link. Everyone, please have a look there. Okay. So HDFS, DFS, LS, okay, root. So you see that HDFS, because it's case sensitive, okay. So now the same command, LS, small letters, okay, and all small letters, HDFS, DFS, LS. Okay, now it's running fine. Okay. LS, so you see unknown command. That means
Yeah,
are
I'm clear.
okay, bhai, you got the point?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So everyone, with these commands, I'm going to complete discussion on HDFS commands. Okay. Well, so I'm going to check another thing. What is inside data? Okay, data, this directory. Okay, so data, it has another directory like data. Okay, so data and data. Okay, access denied. Okay, not a problem. So we can see up to that. Okay, so this data doesn't have anything. Okay, now except for a directory. Okay, and because of the permission level, we cannot see what is inside. Okay, so let's change the permission. Okay, permission change to data directory. Okay, and we want to change the permission because it has some other directories. That's why recursive again. Okay, it's done. So this 77 is now applied to all the directories inside data. Okay, so now let's see what is inside. Okay, no such directory. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so this is a directory to which we see everything. So yes, so now it doesn't have anything. It's just a directory structure. So I want to copy this file. I want to take my data.txt. I want to move it, okay, out of all data. Where to data, this directory. Okay, so how can I do that? Okay, here to move data, we have to give the command mv, move command. From where? First source. What is the source? Okay, my data, sorry, all data directory, and my data.txt, okay. and moving to this data. Up to this is the source. This is the source, and there is a space you can see in the black bar, and this is the target. Okay, let's hit enter. Okay, file exists. Not sure. Sudo u. Okay, move. We can give a command like that. Let's see if it works or not. You see source and destination, DST. Okay, so here all data into data. Let's see if it works or not. Illegal F, F means forcefully. No, it's not working. Oh. In XT, see. If it doesn't work, it's gonna be your homework. Then file already exists. I'm not sure. What does it mean? The file has already moved. No, the file didn't move. Okay, so it is your homework, everyone. How to move a data from a HDFS directory to another. Okay, I'm going to give you the homework. Everyone agreed?
Yes.
Okay, so how to move a file from one directory to another. So I'll give you like 5 commands so that you can practice. But please make sure that your Cloudera is running fine. Okay. So with this, can I conclude any discussion? The discussion on HDFS? Yes, I think I have given some idea, even though I didn't show you all the commands available. So, but I have given you some grounds up, right? Anyone has any question or concern? Anything, please let me know right now. Hello?
Yep.
I'm good.
Yep. I haven't really could upload the virtual machine yet, so I'm still struggling. So let's see what we can do.